Hello there, I'm Chris, and in this video I'm going to show you how to use the Wisdom timer in a very basic setup. We will configure a few interval bells, a starting bell, an ending bell, and a short warm-up. So first of all, as you can see, I'm in the timer view. Let's click on the Options button here. Let's click on New Timer, and that clears the timer and sets it to the default timer. So at the moment you can see it's at a duration of 1 minute. If I come in here, let's say we wanted a timer that's going to last 10 minutes, we can scroll that minute up to 10 there and add a warm-up. We could add a 1 minute warm-up like that, and then we could save that there. So we would then have duration 1 minute warm-up in brackets and 10 minutes shown next to it there. We could add some interval bells, so we could say clicking the plus button here, we could have, let's choose Passadi. So we click it a couple of times to get it down to 1 strike. If you listen closely, if I were to click that once, you hear it striking 3 times. But we don't want that. We're just going to have a single strike, like so. Then we're going to call this in breath, just to give it a label. And let's put that at 2 minutes. And then add another one by clicking the plus button again. And another single strike. If we want to hear that again, we can go to the play options, click play. That just plays the bell that we've got there. We could change the volume here, we could get it quiet or loud. But we're just going to have it at 50% there, like so. As you can see, there are all sorts of other options that we've got here, but for now we'll just have the bell. And we'll change that to 4 minutes. So drag that down from the start, and this one we'll call out breath. Save that. So in breath at 2 minutes, out breath at 4 minutes, 1 strike of this Passadi bell. And we'll also put in a starting bell. So after the warm-up of 1 minute has passed, we'll have a starting bell. So we'll click Add Starting Bell here. And again we'll choose the Passadi and select 1 strike by tapping that a couple of times so that says 1. And we'll give it a label, Begin Meditating. And we'll save that there. So that then appears here. You might have a slightly different view if you've got the advanced view enabled, which is enabled by this toggle down here, and then you'd see all these options here. But for now we'll just turn that off there. Finally we'll configure the ending bell. So at the moment we've got the Panya bell, but we'll just change it so that it matches the other bells that we've selected. And we'll leave this at 3 strikes. So as you can hear, there's about 3 seconds, or there's exactly 3 seconds between each of those 3 strikes. If we wanted to change that, we could come down here, turn on the advanced view. You might want to just leave it on advanced view if you're happy with that. And then we can scroll down here, and if you see here, we've got bell strike interval 3 seconds. So if I slide this down to 1 second, it's a little bit difficult to use with the mouse. When you're on a phone, it's a lot easier to slide that around with your finger. So I've changed that to 1 second. You can play this back by clicking on Listen to Sample, and as you can hear, we've got 1 second gap between those. So then if we come back to our ending bell and click on this cogwheel here, we'll get the bell options for the ending bell, and if I play that, you can hear that the interval is now 1 second. So that bell strike interval applies across the entire timer, so it would apply to the starting bell and the interval bells if you changed them from 1 strike to 3 strikes. So just to show you how that happens. See that automatically plays at 1 second interval, but we'll put that down to 1 second there. So next, we'll cancel that there, and click play, and that would start the timer. We'd have a 1 minute warm-up, and then when that gets down to 0, it would play the starting bell, and then the first and second interval bells, then the ending bell. But I don't want to go through all of that in this short tutorial. So what I'm going to do is also introduce you to a feature that allows you to scale your timers and scale any interval bells accordingly as well. So I'm just going to go back to the basic view so you can see the simple features. And remember, we configured these 2 interval bells, one at 2 minutes and one at 4 minutes, of a 10-minute duration timer. So the duration is 10 minutes. But let's say we want to just give a demonstration that lasts a minute, or just over. If I click on this button here, this is a scale button, and you see here it says interval bell times will scale relatively. So whatever change I now make to this duration will affect the interval bell times as well. So I'm just going to scale that. Oops. As I said before, it's a little bit tricky using the mouse. It's designed to be used by fingers on an app. So I've changed that to 1 minute. And if I change the warm-up just to 5 seconds so that we don't have to spend too long watching it, we've got a 1 minute duration timer with a 5-second warm-up. I'll save that. It says here the interval bell times have been scaled. So we've got 5-second warm-up, 1 minute duration. Interval bells are now at 12 seconds and 24 seconds. Which is relatively 2 minutes and 4 minutes out of 10 minutes if you've got the maths in your mind. So let's come back now and let's play it. So we've got 5-second warm-up. Begin meditating. There's our 1 bell. And then 12 seconds in, we should hear the first bell. Or the second bell, the first interval bell, in breath there. And then 24 seconds in, we should hear the second interval bell. 36-second countdown. There we go. And then 1 bell remaining, that will be the ending bell. So what we've seen here is how to set up a very basic timer with a warm-up, starting bell, a duration, a couple of interval bells, and an ending bell. And as we wait for the demo just to tick down, please feel free to add some comments to the video if you like what you saw. Give it a thumbs up. Give some feedback if you like. But here we go. There's the 3-strike ending bell. And you can record how you feel if you want, so that your stats will keep track of your mood. There we go. Thanks for watching this tutorial. If you'd like to come back for more tutorials, there's more in the app that you can select from. Thanks. Have a good day. Bye.